The Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2 trailer just dropped, and the entire fandom is losing their minds right now. We're all out here analyzing every single frame, every hug, every look, every explosion, trying to figure out one thing: who's not making it out alive? Now, before we get into this, let me be clear. Volume 2 hasn't come out yet. Everything I'm talking about today is based on the trailer, fan theories, and patterns from the previous seasons. But honestly, some of these theories feel way too real, and I'm scared. If you thought Volume 1 was intense, buckle up, because Volume 2 looks like it's gonna absolutely wreck us emotionally. Let's jump in. Alright, so let's start with the one that has everyone in full panic mode: Steve Harrington. And guys, I'm not even joking when I say the Steve dies theory is everywhere right now. The trailer is not helping at all. That hug between him and Dustin, did you see how long it lasted? It wasn't just a normal hug. It felt heavy, like way too emotional, like the kind of hug you give someone when you know you might not see them again. And then there's that line: if you die, I die. Remember when they said that back in season 3? It was funny, it was cute, it was like a joke between friends. But in this trailer, it hits different. It sounds like a promise, like a real, serious promise when you know things are about to get bad. Think about Steve's whole journey. Season 1, he was kind of a jerk, right? Just a popular high school guy who cared more about his hair than anything else. But now, he's the protector. He's the guy who throws himself into danger to save the kids. His whole arc has been leading to this moment, where he becomes the ultimate hero. The trailer shows him right in the middle of absolute chaos. Explosions everywhere, demogorgons swarming, portals ripping open, and he just looks calm, like he knows what's coming, like he's ready to do whatever it takes. So here's what fans think might happen. Steve makes the ultimate sacrifice. Maybe he's protecting Dustin or Robin or the younger kids, and the monsters just close in on him. Some people are even imagining this last stand moment where Steve is just fighting off dozens of creatures so everyone else can escape. And honestly, that would be so in character for him. It would be heroic, it would be heartbreaking, and it would absolutely destroy us. I'm not ready for this. Next up, and this one hurts too: Hopper. Look, Hopper has survived so much. We literally thought he died in season 3, right? But then he came back. But guys, the trailer is making it seem like this time might be different. This time might be for real. There's military everywhere, massive explosions, the sky is literally tearing apart, and Vecna is out here talking about creating a new world. That doesn't sound good for anyone, especially not Hopper. The big theory is that Hopper might sacrifice himself, maybe to close a gate or stop an explosion or give everyone else time to escape. And did you see Joyce's face in the trailer? The way she's looking at him? That's not the face of someone who thinks everything's gonna be okay. Some fans think he might not die, but get trapped in the upside down again, like permanently this time. Either way, this doesn't look good for our favorite grumpy sheriff dad. If Hopper dies for real this time, it's gonna give the finale the emotional punch it needs. But man, I really don't want it to happen. Okay, now let's talk about Will Byers. And this theory, this one is dark. Will literally started this entire story. He disappeared in season 1, and ever since then, he's been connected to the Upside Down in ways the other characters aren't. In the trailer, you can see Will sensing Vecna before anyone else does. He's touching his neck. He looks terrified. He's reacting to things the others can't feel yet. And that's making fans think, what if Will has to sacrifice himself? Like, what if the only way to permanently break the connection to Vecna is for Will to give up his own life? Maybe in the final battle with 11, Will realizes he's the key to ending everything. Think about how poetic that would be. The boy who started the story is the one who ends it. After everything he's been through, the disappearance, the possession, the trauma, his death would be tragic, but also kind of heroic in a really sad way. I really hope this doesn't happen because Will deserves better, but it would make sense story-wise, and that scares me. Here's one that people aren't talking about as much, but it's honestly terrifying. Robin. Robin isn't the most obvious choice for a death, which is exactly why it could happen. Stranger Things loves catching us off guard. She's smart, she's loyal, she's super close with Steve and Nancy, and the trailer shows her right in the middle of combat. The theory is that Robin might die saving someone else. Maybe Steve, maybe Nancy, maybe one of the kids. And if that happens, it won't just shock us, it'll emotionally wreck Steve and change the whole dynamic of the group. Stranger Things has a history of taking characters we don't expect at moments we're not ready for. Robin fits that pattern perfectly. I really hope I'm wrong about this one because we need Robin to survive. But wait, there's more. Because it's not just the main characters we need to worry about. Murray Bauman, he could totally go out in a blaze of glory, probably cracking one last joke as he does something heroic. That would be so Murray. Nancy and Jonathan, they're both in super dangerous situations in the trailer. There's unresolved stuff between them, and fans are worried one or both might not make it. And let's not forget, even background characters might not survive. Stranger Things doesn't play around when it comes to showing that fighting the Upside Down has real, deadly consequences. Then there's the kids. While most fans think Eleven, Mike, Dustin, Max, and Lucas will survive, they're definitely not getting out unscathed. We're probably looking at serious injuries, emotional trauma, maybe even Eleven losing her powers temporarily or permanently. Max has already been through so much with Vecna. She might face another near-death experience that changes her forever. Lucas is brave but impulsive. He could end up in serious danger trying to protect Max or the others. Mike is super protective of Eleven, which could put him in harm's way. Basically, no one is safe. Everyone is at risk. So fans have been going absolutely crazy analyzing every detail of this trailer. And I mean every detail. People are looking at character expressions, trying to figure out who looks most terrified or most resigned to their fate. They're noticing when characters are alone and isolated, because that usually means they're vulnerable. Vecna's presence is huge in this trailer. He looks unstoppable, he looks confident, and he's clearly targeting specific people. The trailer also keeps emphasizing teamwork, like everyone has to fight together or they're gonna die. That makes the stakes higher than they've ever been. Reddit and Twitter are full of what-if scenarios. What if Steve survives, but he's permanently scarred or injured? What if Hopper gets trapped in the Upside Down instead of dying? What if Will survives but loses his psychic connection, leaving him completely changed? What if Robin's death is what motivates everyone to defeat Vecna once and for all? Everyone's got theories, everyone's got predictions, and everyone is stressed. Here's the thing, this trailer feels different than any other season. The tone is darker. The Upside Down looks bigger and more dangerous. Vecna looks unbeatable. The stakes feel real in a way they haven't before. And Stranger Things doesn't kill characters just for shock value. When someone dies, it means something. It closes their arc. It has emotional weight. It changes the story. So if characters are gonna die in Volume 2, and honestly, it seems like at least a few will, it's gonna hit hard. We're talking tears. We're talking heartbreak. We're talking about moments we'll never forget. This finale is gonna be brutal, guys. I can feel it. Alright, so that's where we're at. Everyone is in danger. The stakes have never been higher, and Stranger Things is clearly setting us up for an emotional, devastating, unforgettable finale. But now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think is gonna die in Volume 2? Is Steve really doomed after that death pact moment with Dustin? Could Will actually sacrifice himself to end Vecna? Are there twists we haven't even thought of yet? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you're as hyped and terrified as I am, smash that like button and subscribe for more Stranger Things content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strange and stay safe out there.